You know, Tycho, it's just you and me against the world. There's nobody I'd rather have in my corner besides you. And welcome back to Let's Play the Citadel. We have reached the final act of the game, Act 6. Now, technically there is sort of a mini-act after Act 6, but it is 2 levels long, and one of them is extremely short and is essentially a glorified cutscene, so this is the last real wave of challenges the game is going to throw at us. Let's get right into it. We have entered the Void, and specifically we have entered the Hive. And as you can tell from the name, or rather as you'd surmise from the name, there's not really much going on besides a bunch of Void around us here. Conveniently, the game gives us a spare chain gun here to replace the one that is starting to break down on me. And when I say break down, I mean it's at 70% condition and quickly going to under 60, so let's just grab some of this ammo here and then take this fresh chain gun. Starts with only 100 ammo, unfortunately, but that's fine. Now, episode 6.1 does actually also contain the bonus level, and it's located around the halfway marker of this level. As you'd probably imagine, it's, well, within the void. You're gonna have to find a place to drop off and see if there's a platform for you to land on. Fortunately, it's relatively obvious where it is. I don't remember exactly where it is, but it won't take me too long to fight it, or find it. As you can see, I have my mind on fighting here. We've got a ton of elite acolytes here. I do want to draw attention to one thing that was pointed out to me. I kept calling the things that the basic acolytes are throwing at us hammers. They're or not hammers, bottles, but they're actually hammers. So yeah, they just come at you quick enough, and I usually shoot them out of the air or just dodge them. I never really paid attention to what they were. I just like to call them bottles because of the little tinking sound. Also, it's just really funny to imagine that these acolytes spend all their time getting drunk. Alright. They're all about the traditional Catholic lifestyle, I suppose. Let me see here. Gotta just keep my eyes peeled for the place that we can drop off. It is not here. I forget if it's around here or around here. Maybe I can also get a little hint if I look at the map here. Not too concerned about those bottles being chucked at us. Whoops, called them bottles again. Okay, now I am slightly concerned. Let's take them out. Sorry, I probably should have reviewed where this drop-off was, but like I said, not a okay, it's right here. If you were to continue onward, you would pretty quickly come across a level. This one's pretty short. A lot of the levels in Act 6, like the one in Act 5, are also fairly short. And the final bonus mission, the Sword of Roland, or rather just Sword of Roland. Now, I don't know what mission it's specifically based on, but I did know, not for personally playing the game, but because somebody mentioned it in the Steam guide for this game in the comments. This is based off of the Marathon series. Get it? Sword of Roland? Durandal? It's clever, it's clever. If anybody happens to know which specific mission from Marathon this is based on, or Marathon 2, I suppose, just let me know in the Something Awful thread or the YouTube comments. We get the free Zeus cannon that I mentioned previously here. It's essentially a little plasma pistol weapon. You can use the middle or the mouse wheel to charge it up to fire multiple shots at once. It torches most organic enemies on a headshot. It only takes a couple shots to kill anything with body shots, but like other energy-based weapons, it's not very effective against robot enemies. Let me switch over to the narrow choke blunderbuss here. Let's just take this guy out. Plasma caster drones can still be pretty threatening to us. Now, this level is pretty handy to go through for one weapon in particular. It's not really a game-changing upgrade if you don't use the weapon that I'm referring to, but it is pretty cool if you do make heavy use of it. And you'll see why I'm saying that when we get it. Lots of enemies to take out here. We got a bunch of key cards we need to find. Oop, hello. Love taking out 3 enemies with a single shotgun blast. It's just so satisfying. Get over here. Okay. Whoa, hey! Getting a little too close for my comfort there. And wow! You know, I've been playing a lot of Beyond Citadel, and the elite acolytes are much more credible threats there. Even with multiple shotgun headshots, it usually takes quite a bit to take them down. And they explode in impressive explosion and gore effects when you defeat them. Always good, always good. As you can see, we've got more than just acolytes to deal with here. Let me poke out over here. Okay, that guy's retreated a little bit. Now they're coming back out. Ah, that one got me a little unawares there, but that's okay. I forget if there's a spare Juggernaut armor for us to pick up here, but it shouldn't matter too much. I'm pretty good on healing supplies. just seeing the gray matter and the guts flying everywhere. It is ridiculous. Hey, free blood bag. And more acolytes coming our way. Take out 2 with 1 shot, and then finish off that one. Glorious, glorious. Okay, hey, robot. That's something that doesn't explode into a massive shower of gore. Something much worse, though. It explodes into smoldering, machine parts, which, I've mentioned this previously, it does do a pretty good job of obscuring your view if you happen to shatter a bunch of robots or walls in the path of enemies. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Get some more grenades for our infinite grenade stock that I'm probably not going to use. And at this point, I don't even really need to sell anything. We're pretty much set on ammo and supplies. We don't really need to go out of our way to grab anything else. We got the yellow key card there, but we have yet to find the green one, so we're gonna have to backtrack a little bit and check out the rest of the level to see if we can pick that up. Here's some more fusion batteries. Here's another redeemer if you didn't get the one from the previous bonus mission. There we go. Get that guy out. I would use the redeemer more, but like I said, it has a nasty tendency to crash the game if you torch too many enemies at once, so I want to err on the side of caution. I might bust it out for the final real level of the game, though, because we'll be dealing with a lot of enemies in the push to complete the game. Just take that one out nice and quick. Over here is the green keycard door, yellow keycard door right here, and the final bonus blessing. We get the infinity drum for the chain gun, converting it into the Patriot from Metal Gear Solid 3. Now you never have to reload the chain gun. As you can imagine from a independent game such as this has a tendency to bug out the ammo counter for the chain gun when you look at it in your inventory. It'll sometimes display double the ammo you actually have, because I think it adds a negative value as well as the positive value together, and then drops the negative intonation. I forget the word I'm looking for there. Anyways, I'm about to die to some elite acolytes here. That was kind of scary. Okay, we're fine. This is gonna drive me nuts. Ah, God. I'm just thinking about mathematical notation here. Like, what do I call a positive and negative sign? Ah, well, somebody's gonna yell at me for being an ignorant dumbass in the comments, and that is fine. I deserve it. I deserve a lot of negative things because I'm playing a weird game like this. Don't you know? But yeah, as you can see, we never have to reload the chain gun anymore. This is quite broken on a playthrough where weapon jamming is not enabled, because now you have just an incredibly powerful weapon, never needs to be reloaded, and you can just spam fire at everything you come across. This enemy is aware of me, so I want to approach very carefully, just pre-fire into the area they're at. Because we've taken them out, we've got more enemies alerted to our presence that are going to instantly fire on us when we poke our head out. Just the kind of things you have to deal— Yeah, I've been doing pretty good about taking out those dual plasma caster drones before they get a chance to get the drop on me. So you might be wondering why I'm like so wary of them, and that is why. If a couple of those shots happen to connect on you, you die relatively quickly. Something that was also excellently demonstrated with the Elite Acolyte in Deadly Simple. Taking a lot of damage here, but it's okay. We've got basically infinite money to spend on blood bags at Tycho at this point, or even just normal supply points. This is a bad spot to be in. Let's see if I can poke out and get that. Then we want to pre-fire into here, just make sure we got that, and get these rifle troopers out of the way. Well, super rifle troopers out of the way, I should call them. Even though they're the basic shotgun troopers, it's a bit hard to tell when you've blown them into viscera, but when they're holding those— Ow! I fell for a pretty basic trap there. This game is not without its tricks sometimes, yeah. Nothing like having 2 shotguns just emptied right into your back to take you out. Whoopsie, forgot about that. I was too caught up in just my ramblings here and still being embarrassed that I messed up basic math. Clearly, I've been too far out from my high school math classes. Oh well, such is life. I'm probably not the only person that suffers from that kind of thing. Let's just continue on and pretend like I'm not— Ah, you gotta be kidding me, the pattern buffer was right there. Ah, goodness gracious. I'm feeling quite silly right now. Whatever, that is what makes these playthroughs interesting, isn't it? Continuing on this way, and just trying to continually save face here, let's just drop down, take it nice and slow, get more chain gun ammo— Oh, hey, don't get too frisky with me, friend. Well, you're not going to be able to do that too well without any arms, I'm sorry. Maybe that was a tad insensitive, I apologize. Oh god. Let's quickly deal with that. I'm just blundering into numerous unfortunate situations here, not really thinking too carefully about what I'm doing. Fortunately, we're almost at the end of this level, so it's not too bad. I'll have plenty more chances to embarrass myself in future levels. Let's see, we've got some rockets inbound over there. Let me load this sucker up, because you see that guy right there? We're just going to immediately fire those into him. I might have aimed a bit too high there, so let's just give them a little drop time. There we go. I probably wasted a few rockets there, but it's honestly not going to matter too much in the future. Let's hit this switch right here and open up a walkway, and then we can just continue into the light, which will not lead us to our doom, but into the next level. Here we are in Grinder, which is just, that's a name that already fills me with a degree of enthusiasm. Probably a chance to use our auto rifle here, or no, the game is telling me you are going blunderbuss, and who am I to deny it, really? I like this thing. It's so good right now. I love it when the Grenadiers just run up and blow up their own allies for me. It's good stuff, it's good stuff. I thank you for your service. Okay, what do we got over here? Just, oh, that was an unfortunate miss. The unfortunate hitbox dissonance there between the sprites. Sometimes it can be a little hard to judge with the paper-thin sprites in this game. Okay, just a quick headshot on that elite there. And we're all good with that. Alrighty, what do we got over this way? Saying this like I haven't played these levels before. Ow. You wouldn't think that from the performances that I put forward. In my defense, it is pretty easy to make basic execution errors like that when you're trying to commentate and deal with the action at the same time. You take that answer, right? Well, anyway, got another flame trooper here. Just quickly take it out. And what do we got over here? Oh god, shotgun trooper. And did they just fall through the level? Okay, hopefully they can't shoot me through there. I guess we'll find out. Oh god, they are just, if you were checking the mini-map there, they were getting some distance. They were going on a vacation. That's honestly good for them. They are spared the fate of their sisters. Oh boy. Not good for them, not good for them. Let's head over here. Always pay attention to your mini-map. There's our yellow key. Fire a few blunderbuss shots down the walkway, and that is no problem. Let's get going over here. Now I know there are a few enemies here. I'm gonna try something real quick. Well, I kind of blew myself up a little bit there, but I also got the enemies that I was trying to get, so that's also pretty good. Oh, hey, that one's also poking through the floor. Yeah, sometimes the collision on the enemies gets a little weird with the walkways, and they can clip through them. Just a tad, just a tad. Nice double kill off of that shot. Your weapons don't have much piercing in the Citadel, so it's actually pretty rare to get double kills like that. Usually enemies have to be layered on top of each other for that to happen, which they are being quite agreeable about doing. I'm just burning through all— oh god. I do not mess around with those green rifles that the shotgun troopers sometimes carry. A clean hit from those just does so much damage to you. Oh boy. There goes some more of my blood bags. I did manage to save a few on the replay of level 6-2, so that ended up working out a little bit there. Not that I really wanted to have to die and replay bits of the level, but you know, sometimes it's all for the best. Oh boy. Yeah, sometimes I just see what's happening to the people I kill, and I'm like, man, Tycho, I need some stuff to take my mind off of this. Give me some blood bonuses, give me a Juggernaut armor, and blood bags, man. Keep the blood bags coming. Do I want to buy some more belts for my chain gun? You know what? Yeah, we'll buy some more belts for that. I think I got the ammo bug that I mentioned before. Let's switch to our chain gun. Yeah, it incorrectly is doubling my ammo, or more than doubling it, honestly. It has a bad tendency to do that once you get the infinite drum upgrade. That's okay, that's okay. Let's get this pattern buffer activated, just in case I do anything unfortunate. Also, one nice thing about dying once the pattern buffer is activated, I have a feeling that something is coming up here, so— yep, oh god, oh god. Let's just, boom, 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 boom. There we go. Excellently done. Okay. Sorry, just taking a moment to focus there. If I ever just randomly drop what I'm saying, it's because I am internally panicking. I know I seem like I'm cool as a cucumber most of the time, but I'm prone to a little bit of panic, a little bit of sweat, and not just because I'm recording this after I just got done working out. It is actually surprisingly nice out here today. You know, sometimes you gotta stop and appreciate the little things when you're going through horrific situations like this. Oh boy. Let's see here. can barely see those turrets, so let's actually bust out the whale gun for once. Hey, I picked up another explosive set of rounds somewhere. Okay, I think I got that one. And then that's that one taken care of. Anything else to worry about around here? Probably. I'm pretty sure we're getting close to the end of the level. Kind of like how this is laid out like a little bit of a museum here, honestly. Okay, what do we got waiting for us here? More shotgun troopers, more rifle troopers, all just ready to die to the chain gun. Actually getting pretty lucky with the jams, even though I'm burning this thing out super quickly with the infinity drum now. I gotta remember that infinity drum is not... Oh my god. I'm just trying to carry my commentaries like, God, was that really necessary? Am I the monster here? Oh boy. Anyway, we gotta get out our blunderbuss for some shotgun good. Oh wait, no. This door does not open up by just us interacting with it. Instead, we have to press this little switch here. Yeah, okay. I had to hit it again for the second boop to make sure I got it. Sometimes I just can't hear the sound effects over myself. That is... I'm surprised that killed. Enough pellets must have just barely connected as a headshot there. Not easy to get a one-hit kill on an acolyte with the blunderbuss at that range. You don't usually get to see that. Okay, just peek out a little bit. There we go. I like when they make it nice and easy for me. Tell somebody is lurking around here. Okay, we got some acolytes there. I think somebody fell on the floor again. Whatever, that's no skin off my nose. That switch hits the, or opens the door to the exit, which is right here. I'm just gonna shoot my way through this window, and now we're on to 6-4. Tainted Sanctuary. Now, what do we have awaiting us here? Well, we'll just step forward and find out. Nice to see the lava tile effects come back. We don't get to see that too often. Did we see it? I think we saw it in Gaussia's fight, and then, of course, the real place where we got some floor time was the sinking city. Okay, heading over this way. Oh, boy. So much carnage, so much chaos. Let me get to a bit of a safer position here. I think this is a good time to actually start making use of some of my alt fire. I can just easily take these things out with the laser attachment from the auto rifle. I think Tycho? Yes, Tycho is here. Tycho! Sorry, getting a hiccup there. It's embarrassing when I have that happen while I'm recording. Anyways, just gonna have Tycho top me off here. Thank you, you're a peach like that, Tycho. You know what, since we got it, why don't we use the Zeus cannon? Let me see, where is the Zeus cannon? There we go, Zeus Cannon. We can just reload this sucker and do a few energy blasts on the enemies that we come across. We'll get to fry a few people. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, easy way to take out the acolytes. You can just walk into them after hitting them with the Zeus Cannon and they explode in a shower of bones for you. I guess it's, for some people, this might be a little bit more palatable, and they don't make the ear-piercing shriek that the Redeemer causes. I'm saying this like the gore toggle doesn't exist, and I'm just choosing to play with, oh, whoops. Letting myself get into a bit of a bad situation there. There we go. Let these guys just funnel their way into Doom. Gonna play it a bit more safe here and use the laser to well, the Zeus Cannon is a laser of a sort, I suppose, but I'm gonna use the laser attachment for the auto rifle to take out the Flame Trooper. My preferred way to do it. On that building is an extra life there. I actually haven't had to use a pattern buffer spawn for quite some time, so we're still good on lives, which is, it'll come in handy coming up soon. Surprisingly, this won't actually help us at all in the final level because there is no pattern buffer in the real final level of the game. That acolyte saw their opening and they went for it. Speaking of pattern buffer, here's the one for this stage. There we go. Now, regardless of what happens, I am able to... Oh, God. Ugh. Once again, losing track of my ammo count there. Took a bit of a beating there. Just got bludgeoned in the face by all the hammers being thrown my way. Now that I guess that makes a lot more sense now that... Oh, whoops. Out of laser rifle, or laser ammo as well. I just thought, oh, no, I do. It just didn't fire. Huh, weird. Whatever, sometimes the game does that to you. It's just something we have to deal with. That's why we activate those pattern buffers. Also, it means I don't have to do a jump cut, because I died. Thank you, game. That was actually very well-timed of you. Yeah, the Acolytes can move surprisingly fast, and they are absolutely ruthless. They will close in and try to clobber you to death if they aren't in good hammer-throwing position. And they can achieve quite a bit with that. So take that guy out, and now we're officially out of laser ammo for the auto rifle. Got our chain gun with the flamer, which I never use, because again, the screaming that gets prompted when you hit people with the flamer freaks me out. And we're ready to go to the boss for Act 6. Heading over this way. Don't actually get a level transition here. Do I need any blood bags? Well, I can buy one here, eat some food, buy a blood bag. We're just flush with cash here. Why don't I spend it all? Okay, heading over this way. Okay, this is the end of the level. The boss is indeed in the next level, I believe. We just have one more challenge coming up here. Got this tank coming up. We just immediately bust out our flash launcher, take it out. There we go. Not too bad. The rifle troopers, the auto rifle troopers next to it, were standing in a very poor spot. Hit that switch to bring down this bridge for us, and we are out of here. Alright, the final real boss of the game, Krone, the Angel of Pride. A whole bunch of ammo awaits us in this hallway. To help us out with the upcoming fight, get a free Juggernaut armor, just everything for everything, really. I'm having trouble finding a way to quantify this all. It's just so generous at this point. We get a bunch of free supplies, the kind we'd normally only get upon clearing the level. We've got Tycho over here, and let me see. You know what's... I want to buy a fresh chain gun, honestly, but I'm kind of worried if I throw it away, I won't be able to, or I'll lose all my ammo, because I'm not sure how that interfaces with the jamming mechanic. You know what? If this thing breaks, I'm going to just go with it, because unlike previous boss fights, the flash launcher is actually not the best weapon for this fight. You do want to use the chain gun for this one. As soon as you come in, Krone descends and is ready to just absolutely unload plasma shots onto you, but they also have a unique trick. They will throw grenades everywhere around the stage. There's our first jam of the battle. So you gotta be careful of your positioning, because you'll be periodically getting blown away by grenades, and the damage from those will add up over time. Oh boy, yeah, my Juggernaut armor is already toast. Yeah, this fight can be a little rough. Let's do a little bit of reflex boosting here with the O2 cylinders. We got so many of them at this point, we may as well make good use of them. Again, our supplies are no good if we don't actually make use of them. As you can see, it's very easy to keep up your offense and still, lay an assault on the boss. That was close, that was close. Just barely defeated Krone there. Their hat slides off of the stage. Where's their head, though? Normally we're able to get a better view of their sad face after we kill them, as morbid as that sounds. Oh well, I guess they are gone. But let's take this opportunity to just recover ourselves a little bit. Yeesh, that fight went pretty brutal, and what the heck do we have here? Well, whatever these things are, I don't like the look of them, so I think we should take them down. Alright. That was, we actually making pretty good time here, even considering the death I had in 6-2. I'm only at 24 minutes in the raw recording, and that's like 10 seconds I have to take off from my cold start. So yeah, we're getting through this pretty quickly. Act 6 is already completed. We get our final blessing of the game, the 2x ammo upgrade. This one's a little bit misleading from the name. As you can see, it says doubles your receiving ammunition. This means every ammo pickup you get is now doubled. So like when you buy SSM ammo from Tycho, instead of getting 4 rockets like you did before, you now get 8. Chain gun belts are 100 bullets instead of just 50 bullets. So very useful upgrade for maxing out your stock. Of course, it's not that helpful since we're already at the end of the game. So yeah, a bit of a limited use for that in this playthrough, but it is something you can carry into a New Game Plus playthrough if you'd like to tackle the higher difficulties like that. I'm already beating the game on the highest difficulty possible on a fresh new game, so that's of limited use to me. With all that established, let's get into the final act of the game. One last look down, and we take the plunge. Intermission number 6. This is our last chance to get a little bit of rest before we go into the final encounter. I'm gonna throw away my chain gun here and actually get a fresh one from Tycho. Got anything to say, Tycho? Nah, he's as cool as a cucumber in the face of the end. Alrighty, let's see here. We're going to spend up most of our money here, because there's not much reason to keep it, buy a bunch of chain gun ammo. Let me see how much I have here. That is almost certainly not correct. Is it? Oh, it is. I don't know where I suddenly got so much. Where was I hiding the printing press that had all this chain gun ammo? The printing press for bullets. Anyways, and what the hell, we'll spend a few of our or a bit of our hard-earned gold on some fusion batteries. And we'll give the Redeemer a whirl for this upcoming level. Not quite yet, though. I actually want to switch over to the whale gun real quick, because we have a brief section in this next level where we can put this to good use. Welcome, martyr. Be proud of your faith and devotion you have shown. Oh boy, a little bit of English right at the end for you. However, you still need to do some things to fulfill your mandate. There is a relic Lysander worked on before he went rampant, and is never handed over to you. I'm just kind of auto-correcting this in my mind. The Fruit of Ephemeral is the name, and we gave the relic to whom you knows, whom you are not in rampancy. We're kind of losing the plot here. Use it, destroy the sleeping god, and finish what we've started. Free your sisters and brethren, and cleanse our sins. We've mostly just seen sisters up to this point. Lysander and Tycho seem to be the lone exceptions there. Anyways, Delirium, the Angel of Lust. So this isn't quite a boss level. You can see Delirium over there, but they are trapped in that little chamber there, and they will not do anything to us. Huh, that's weird. They look kind of familiar. Probably overthinking it. Anyways, you're given a bunch of whalegun ammo and a fresh whalegun right at the start here, and you can use this to take out most of the enemies along the way to Delirium, but where is the fun in that? We're going to whip out our Redeemer and our chain gun, and we are going to just take out everything that happens to cross us here. Fortunately, these weapons are quite good for dealing with all of these things. We got flame troopers here. Just get redeemed. Yeah, we can just cut through these guys with very minimal issue here. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. Like I said, this weapon, if you fry too many things at once, it can cause bad things to happen. Now, I want to get out of my satchel charges here because we got a kicker right there. And that should have gotten it. There we go. Alright. And now, one thing we want to be very careful of is I want to take out my flash launcher, and I actually want to overdose real quick. And you see there's a tank over there. We're just going to take this opportunity to nail it with some rockets before it can blow us up. And now I'm able to get out of the way. And that should be enough to take it out. Yeah, okay, I can hear it blowing up in the distance. That's one of the nice things about the really loud explosion effects in this game. But yeah, that tank can cause you some serious problems if you're not careful. Okay, let's... oh, god. Yeah, somebody snuck up behind me, it seems. Nah, it's just, oh yeah, actually, they are falling down. That's okay, that's okay. We got spare blood bags, so I'm not too concerned about that. Also got plenty of foods. Be very particular about where you stand on this elevator. It's very easy to get slid off of it. Okay, there is that elite throwing plasma caster shots at us. We'll just take out everything along the way. Sorry for the ear-piercing screams. I know I don't like them either, but, oh, hey, I see you over there. We'll just fire this out. Nice. Even oh, God, they had no self-preservation. Not that anything in this game does, but that was something. That was something. I saw you over there, and I felt your shot. Oh, God. Delirium is invincible. You cannot hurt them just by shooting them. Oh! What the? What blew up there? Whatever. Oh, that was not a good idea. Like I said, plasma caster drones, not super vulnerable to energy weapons like the Redeemer. Alright, we got one last enemy over there. I have no idea what I blew up by Delirium. That, well, obviously wasn't Delirium. They're just chilling. But the actual way to defeat Delirium is right here. Free us. And if we step into this light, we're actually dropped in the chamber with them, and that just kills them. Now they have been blown to bits. Alright, let the Sleeping God die. The final level of the game. Sleeping God is right there. Not even in infancy yet. And it's our job to put it down. Unfortunately, you can pull out anything you got and use it against the Sleeping God. It seems to be completely intangible. Nothing we have actually hurts this thing. Not even our trusty Metamagnum. Not even our Forgiver. It doesn't even want forgiveness, man. What am I supposed to do with this thing? Whoa! Tycho? Where did you come from? What's that thing? Our father-mother has gone, and they told me to deliver this item to you before they died. A fruit of ephemeral, they said. The only weapon to destroy the sleeping god. Now, I know our lords tried to bring back our god to this forsaken world to show us a light. I thought you are here to save and protect our lord and angels. You are the martyr, the protector and servant of our Lord, and yet you are now trying to kill our Lord after destroying every single guardian angel. I tried to gather Lysander's remains, but they were too deformed and mangled. I could never fit them together at all. How did you deserve that miserable end? They said our Lord was evil, but who knows? He does not even take his first breathe. Sorry, he's just dreaming, like a baby waiting to be born. He never knows that his dream makes us insane. How could he, from this cold, dark abyss? Let him wake up from his dream. Let him open his eyes. Please. I don't know if there's any way to actually follow up on that dialogue from Tycho, and as far as I'm aware, the only way to end this level is to take the Fruit of Ephemeral, chuck it down, and after a little bit of time, it'll arm. Well, Tycho, looks like this is it, buddy. Thanks for everything. You have fulfilled your mandate. And that is the end of the Citadel. Now, is that the end of content in the Citadel? Well, for the most part, yes. Obviously, if you hadn't cleared all the bonus missions, you can go back and try to find those, but I've already taken care of all those, so that is off the table. The other thing that opens up when you complete the game is New Game Plus. You can start over with all of your weapons and all of your blessings, which are the upgrades that you get from defeating bosses and clearing the bonus levels. You also carry over all the armor, or rather all the ammunition you had, as well as all the gold you ended the game with. One thing you do not carry over is actually weapon upgrades, or rather weapon mods that you buy from Tycho. There are 3 mods that are an exception to this rule. 1 or 2 of them are blessings. The impact grenade upgrade to the shock hammer carries over, and the infinity drum for the chain gun also carries over. The only weapon mod that carries over, and I'm assuming this is due to a programming error, is the 200 round drum for the chain gun. Probably because it's in the same line of upgrades as the infinity drum, so the game mistakenly places it back on your gun when you start over. One frustrating thing about this is that you cannot repurchase weapon modifications until you get to the relevant point in the game where Tycho would normally sell them. A little bit frustrating there, a bit of an undercooked New Game Plus function, but it is what it is. With that taken care of, we are done with the Citadel, but we are not done with the Citadel series, as this game has a sequel that was actually released relatively recently. It is Beyond Citadel, and it goes to show that this game was more or less a dry run for what Doi Kuramori, the developer of the game, wanted to do, and the Beyond Citadel just takes everything present in this game and amps it up even further, for better and for worse depending on your taste, and that's what we're going to be checking out when I get to it. I'm still working on completing the game on Zealot mode, but I have beaten it on Devotion mode already, and I should be getting the first video for Beyond Citadel out in the very near future. I hope you continue along with me on this crazy ride, because believe me, it gets a lot crazier in Beyond Citadel. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I sincerely hope to see you in the next video.